Okay, behind my camera, there's my Keyblade. Every time I look at that Keyblade, like I pretty much look at it like every day, and every time I do, I just fall in love with it like a million times over. That thing is so cool. Like, I've wanted one since I was a kid, and now I got it. I got this thing out a couple of months ago, and I'm still falling in love with it. Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. That's also a good reason why you should get one. But anyway, hello, what is up guys? I'm Kyle from KGR, and welcome to Show and Tell. If you're new to the channel, Show and Tell is my monthly pickup series, and I've been doing Show and Tell, well technically for a couple of years, but I rebranded it. At first it was originally just monthly pickups, but then I rebranded it to Show and Tell about a year ago. So hey, a year of Show and Tell. So I'm gonna show off everything I got in this past month. A couple of things I got are just repeat items, but I'll explain why I repurchased them. And if you like the concept of Show and Tell, I have a playlist of all my other ones that I've done for probably the past year, because I have just the Show and Tells in a playlist, I believe. And I think I have pickups in another one. I can't remember. Point is, I got in a lot of things in the past year, so check it out if you want. I have a playlist at the end of the video. You can just click that and then have fun with that. So without further ado, let's show off everything I got in January. The first thing I got was actually a Christmas gift that I got on New Year's. It was my friend Eric, and it's another Crash Bandicoot Files book. Now, if you've been watching me for the past year, you know that I got this probably back in March or something. And I do love this thing a lot. And I love the fact that Eric thought of me by getting me this book. But now I have two of them, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this one because Eric got it for me, so it's sentimental to me. And then the other one that I have, the original one that I bought, I'm going to give it away to somebody. At first I was thinking, do I want to give it away on YouTube, or do I want to wait until I meet someone who is as big as a Crash Bandicoot fan as I am, and then give it to them? What I'm almost thinking is if I go to too many games, I can try to give it to Cat Icarus, because that would mean the world to me if I like met him and be like, hey, we both love Crash Bandicoot, here you go. And it's gonna be all like, oh my god, thank you. And I'd be all like, yeah, I like you, you're awesome. So yeah, that's my goal. Let's go to Too Many Games and meet some gaming YouTubers that I like, cause fuck VidCon, and give Cat Icarus a Crash Bandicoot Bible. Be like a Jehovah's Witness for Crash Bandicoot. Do you know my Lord and Savior, Crash Bandicoot? Just spread the love. But anyway, thank you, Eric, for hooking me up with a copy of the Crash book, because I do love this book a lot. And I guess now I have an even better excuse to go to Too Many Games. So, Eric, let's go to Too Many Games. The next thing I got is something that I believe I used to have a long time ago. Like, here, if you watched Show and Tell, I think, was it during Show and Tell? I can't remember. But I remember a while ago I bought a bunch of Wii games again because I wanted to rebuild my collection. And a game that I've wanted since I've started that collection again, but I haven't picked up until recently, is a copy of Wii Sports. And I feel wrong because I didn't buy this earlier, because I used to have this originally, and I love it to death. It's a classic. I feel like you gotta have this in your collection. But after getting this and having Wii Sports Resort, I feel like I have to go for all the Wii games, like Wii Party, Wii Music, all that jazz, because a lot of them are dirt cheap right now. I think the only one that's going to be the most expensive is probably going to be like Wii Sports Club on the Wii U, because that was a limited release. And originally I did want to get that on disc, but I don't really care anymore. And plus, I kind of want to save room on my shelf because I only have so much space left for my Nintendo games, and there's not really much I can really like re-optimize and expand on. So I have to like wait until I move out to really expand my game collection, which is something I really do want to do eventually. Hopefully by the time that happens, like, I know PS3 games are like dirt cheap right now, and I'm not sure if the prices are going to go up or not by the time I get to it, but we'll see what happens. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy another power supply for my Wii, because you could probably get them for like dirt cheap now, because they're like super common. And I have the HDMI adapter for my Wii, and just bring out the Wii to the living room and just play. And I know you're probably saying, why don't you just bring your other cord, you lazy fuck? And that's when I say, look down there, it is a jungle. Fuck that. Moving on, we got something that kind of caters toward my nostalgia. And this is something that I used to have when I was a young lad. And it's something that I've been wanting to pick up again for years. And now I finally got it because I got a $50 gift card for Christmas, and it's like a universal one, so you can use it anywhere. And I'm like, oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna buy. Originally, I was gonna buy an air fryer, but I thought of a better idea. That is this Mario figure. And man, I love this figure so much. Now, the reason why I bought this figure is because here, if you take a look at it, it's probably a little bit hard to tell, but like, this is from the Mario 64 Mario figures. Now, that is probably easy to tell, but the reason why I love it so much is because the way it's sculpted, especially the head, the way like it's like set up, like sculpted, painted, whatever, like it just screams Mario 64 era. I love the artwork and the art style of, or the aesthetic I should say. I don't know exactly what the word is I'm looking for, but pretty much I love the 64 era of Mario. And another item that I got, I'm gonna be showing off later, I'll be showing that off hopefully a little bit better. Some of you probably wonder how much I paid for this. I paid $50, but one, I know that's expensive. Two, I didn't get just the figure by itself. I also got its accessories. One sec. He also came with the go-kart, and he also came with a boo. But like, even look at this boot. Again, that is 64 era right there. That is fantastic. And I'm not sure if you noticed, I'm not sure how well the camera could pick it up, but yeah, the shirt and the go-kart are translucent because it's supposed to be Ghost Mario. That's why I came with that boot. So I like that. I almost wish I could have gotten an original Mario, but I did have this one as a kid as well. But I think I was going after this one. But I think if I could have one or the other, I'd probably choose just a regular Mario. But at the time, this is the only one available. And I think they normally go for about 50 bucks, 50 to 60. And not only like am I happy that I got this aesthetic of Mario as an action figure now. Originally, I didn't really care about the go-kart. But now that I have it, I noticed something. If any of you have the SH Figuarts Mario, which if you don't have that, please pick it up. It's been re-released, so it should be relatively cheap. But there are bootlegs out there, I believe, so be careful. Anyway, if you have the SH Figuarts Mario, turns out he could fit in his go-kart, like, absolutely perfectly. And I love the way he fits in here. It's, like, perfect. I love it. So now I want to get the Luigi go-kart and get that for my Luigi figure and take pictures. But I don't feel like dishing out a lot of money for it, so I think what I'm going to do is, I think my friend has the Luigi go-kart. I'm just going to try to borrow his, take a couple of pictures, and just be done. Because I really don't need it. I just want to take pictures and be done. Moving on from that, I got another thing. It's kind of a repeat to an extent. I told you guys many times, every month, I got to have something Crash Bandicoot related in my haul. And, I mean, technically I did that with the book, but I don't know. This is something almost new, and that is a PC port of Crash N. Sane Trilogy. Now I picked this up on PS4, I picked it up on Switch, and now I picked it up on PC. If I had an Xbox One, I'd probably pick it up on there too. Now I got it on PC mainly because I could play better frame rates, better lighting, all that jazz. Turns out when I max out the settings on almost everything and disable a few things, that makes it even better, like motion blur and fur lighting. I can't remember exactly what it was. Turns out my laptop can't make it run at a stable 60 frames, and that makes me sad. So I'm probably gonna upgrade my PC eventually. Well, I have a laptop right now, but I might get a legit PC, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Like, I'm looking at it, and if you want to use like 4K, they recommend that you have a 3rd gen i7, a GTX 1070, and at least 8 to 16 gigs of RAM. I mean, for recommended, they recommend a 950. I have a 960M, so that almost counts. Because honestly, I don't care about playing this game in 4K. Like, 1080p will do me just fine. But as long as I can get 60 frames and still make it look pretty, I'll be fine. So eventually, I'll keep playing this. But I guess I just gotta stick with my PS4 version, maybe. I don't know. I like how you open it up and it's just like a cardboard thing. This is not a disc. This is cardboard with a code on it, which, by the way, I already redeemed the code, so good luck. Like, it's just a Steam code. That's all it is. It's funny. But yeah, I had to buy Crash again. The only reason why I got it is because I was waiting until it dropped on sale for like 20 bucks or so. It was like 24 something at GameStop, and then I had a $5 certificate, and I'm like, you know what? Close enough. Let's go. Also, on that same trip, I also got this Super Nintendo cartridge. Now, if you haven't seen these are at GameStop. They have 3 different ones. They have Super Mario World, which is my favorite. They have Super Metroid, and they also have A Link to the Past. Now, people are all like, hey, what's this for? Well, I can tell you what, it's not for my mini Super Nintendo. It's a little big for that. However, it serves 2 purposes. One, you can mount it onto your wall, so that's dope. But also, it comes with a t-shirt. I don't give a shit about the t-shirt, to be quite honest. Here, I wear a large. They didn't have any larges. They did when I originally saw them a long time ago, but I didn't get it for the shirt, though. I don't care about the shirt. But I love the back of this. It just screams hipster, okay? So you have the 3 cartridges up there, and then what is that? It looks like a MacBook, okay? And then you got a Canon camera, you got a plant, and is that an iPhone? Yeah, it's definitely an iPhone. But anyway, this guy's a hipster. Whoever lives in that room. But if you guys want to see the shirt, I will open this up right now and actually show that off. So yeah, I paid like 25 bucks for this thing, and they were on sale for a while. But I didn't get it when it was on sale because I'm stupid. I'm gonna need something to like puncture this because I can't scratch it off myself.
3 hours later.
Man, I freaking love the way this thing looks. I'm so happy I bought this. I'm not happy that I paid $25 just for a giant hunk of plastic that I'm just gonna put on a wall. How do you open this thing? Oh, you open it this way, I think. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Ooh. Crap. I think I want this shirt now. But unfortunately, it won't fit me though. This is a medium. Yeah, I'm pretty confident this won't fit me. But man, I'm not gonna lie, that actually does look really good. Now I'm sad! I want this! I guess I could just look on eBay and just look for another one. Like the lettering around it, I don't like the way that turned out. Like I wish the actual title looked a little bit better, but other than that, this looks pretty bomb. Like it's supposed to be like black, I think, around it, yeah. I mean, I still like the shirt. The shirt is really badass. I probably wouldn't ever wear this, but I do want it now. And like, I'm sad that I couldn't find a large anywhere. I looked around, I couldn't find one. God damn it. I like this a lot. Okay, so now that you see me having big regrets, let's move on to something else. So again, this is something that I used to have when I was a kid. And I've wanted it again for the longest time. And one day I just had a lot of money. I'm like, you know what? Let's go on a little bit of a shopping spree. So I looked around on eBay and I found this for only like $16. So I was really happy I got it for that price. That is the Nintendo Uno from back in the day, and I love this one because the tin is a Game Boy. Now if you see it, you can see that it has N64 art except for Luigi. That's Luigi's Mansion. I still love that, by the way. You can see on the back it is definitely screaming the N64 era. That's like a Mario Party art, I believe. But yeah, if you look at the way Mario looks on this, like that is the way I love looking at Mario. I love that aesthetic. I love that artwork of it. And that action figure I got earlier, that is from this era, and it screams it. Like, it captures it really well. And I know I'm probably gonna piss off a lot of people, but if I want to play Uno, I'm gonna open this up. I've thought about buying another one just to keep it in the box, but the fact that I got it for only $16 and I saw another one listed for about $16, these things aren't very valuable, which kind of sucks, and they should have gone up by now. Hey, I like it. It's cool. I'm gonna open it eventually. I just don't know when. So if you're pissed off about that, I'm sorry. Just buy one yourself and keep it in the box if that makes you happy. Now it's time for another repeat item. And it's another Crash Bandicoot item. So triple Bandicoots. And this is something that I've had, but the only reason why I got this is because it was on clearance and it was like $5. And I knew I was gonna pick it up again, so ladies and gents, we picked up another Golden Crash Bandicoot Totaku. I don't know why this one specifically was on clearance for like $5, because normal Crash and Coco are like still available, same with Cortex. But I do have the first editions of those ones, and I know eventually I do want to open them up whenever I have a shelf ready and other stuff like that, when I run out of room for these. But I know I'm going to want to keep a gold Crash in the box, because I have a gold Mario, you can see back there. I have a gold Mega Man behind the camera, both in the box. So I want to keep one of these in the box. And if I'm gonna have a Crash collection, I'd rather either have it all in box or all open. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I think I'm gonna go with all open and then keep one in the box. And shout out to Poor Kid in the chat. He was the one who was like, let me know about this. And also, shout out to Hardhead Pistol, because he was about to give me one too. I'm like, I already have two, but like the fact that you're still thinking of me means the world to me. And also shout out to Film Frenzy for like also like letting me know about like Crash, like the Scuba Crash NECA figure being like packaged and everything like that. Like there's like pictures like on Instagram for NECA, and I saw them there first, but like still, again, when people reach out to me like letting me know about Crash Bandicoot stuff, it still means a lot to me because like they know how much I love Crash Bandicoot. Guys, we're just about done here. We only got a few more things to show off. We got a big release this month. Technically we got 2 big releases, but I didn't give a shit about the other one. We got Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, I've been waiting over 10 years for this game. Like we've gotten so many cock teases of like new games coming out. A lot of them being on handheld systems, but then we got HD releases, and we're like, God, when's Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out? I've only sunk in about 8 or 9 hours in so far, and I love it. I love it so much. I'm so happy that this came out. In fact, I got a PS4 Pro. I'm not sure how well you can see, but I have a PS4 Pro right here. I got it specifically for Kingdom Hearts 3, anticipating it to come out because I knew I wanted better frame rates. I knew I wanted better resolution. And I also got it at Best Buy because I have the Gamers Club unlocked until July. So hell yeah. But also, since I got it there, I guess it also came with this. I didn't open it yet, so we're gonna open it. So gotta collect them all. I like how this is all mainly about like Kingdom Hearts 2. But okay, so on the back, this is all the characters that we can get. I want either Sora, Roxas, the Keyblade, or the Heartless. The Keyblade and the Heartless apparently are like super rare or something because like they're like mysteries, but you know exactly what they are if you're a Kingdom Hearts person. Like, why? If I don't get what I want, I'm probably just gonna give it to somebody or sell it. I don't know. But if I get what I want, then cool. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. So let's open this. How do I open this? There's no easy tear to open this. Shit. Open it from the bottom. We got Riku. Hey, look at Riku. He's looking sexy as fuck. So okay. So I didn't get exactly what I wanted, but if I know a Riku fan, hey, Riku fan, here you go. Here's a Riku keychain. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this. I like how they put this around it so you couldn't feel it and like tell exactly what it is. So I guess I got a few things to give away now. Hey, I mean, he does look pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not what I wanted. So I'm gonna give it to someone who really wants it. I think selling it on eBay would be a pain in the ass because you know, gotta ship it out and stuff and fees and all that jazz. I'm just gonna wait until I know somebody who loves Roxas, not Roxas. Whoops. I'm just gonna wait until I meet someone who loves Riku, like with a passion. Be like, hey, enjoy this, take it. So hey, Riku. And the last thing I got for this month is a new phone. I got an iPhone 10. I had a lot of money in savings, and I've been wanting to upgrade my phone for a while, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it. At first I was thinking about getting the 10S, and I was like, do I really want to pay over $1,000 for a phone? And then I started looking around, and I saw a really good deal on this. It's like a 256 gig iPhone 10, and it was like for like $650. And I saw some other ones that are like only 600, but they were like the 64 gig, and I'm like, those are good deals, but I might as well just like spend the extra 50 bucks and go for a bigger storage. And like a lot of them on eBay were actually still like $650 for a 64 gig. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna pass up on this opportunity, so I got it. At first, I didn't like the idea of an iPhone 10. Like I missed my home button. I'd miss Touch ID, but after playing with it for a while, I'm not gonna lie, this is a lot better. This is so much better. Like, I love Face ID because like I can look at a notification I have, and by the time I go to tap it and read it, my phone's already unlocked. And like switching through different apps when they're like suspended or whatever, like multitasking is a lot easier on this phone. And upgrading from a 6S to this, I mean, a 6S does do you just fine. It's still snappy, it's still mostly fast, but it only has a dual core processor in it. And I FaceTime a lot. So when I'm FaceTiming and I want to do other things, that's when the phone really slows down. So like, even an iPhone 7 could have did me just fine. I could have saved like $300 if I just got an iPhone 7 because that's a quad core. But I always wanted an iPhone 10 because I was always excited for an iPhone 10. And plus it has a hexa-core, I think. I think it's a hexa-core. So yeah, we got 6 cores in here. So it does multitasking just fine. And I don't play games too much on my phone, so I don't really need the power that much. So this should last me for a while. And I'm going to get some Crash Bandicoot stickers and just put it on the back of this. They're actually coming sometime later today. But I only have time to record this in the morning. So I have to edit it quick, render it, and then go to work. And by the time I get home from work, I'm going to have my new Crash stickers. So you're going to see those in the next one. Which, by the way, February pickups is going to be absolutely exciting because I know a lot of stuff of what I'm getting. So if you haven't subscribed yet and you do love my pickups, stay tuned because a lot of stuff I'm getting next month is going to be super duper exciting, especially if you love action figures, because I'm getting so many figures. Oh my god, I'm so excited. But anyway, that wraps it up for this month's show and tell. So if you're new and you like what you saw, you know what to do. In the description, there's my socials. So if you want to like hit me up on Snapchat, Twitter, whatever, feel free to talk to me. Like, I don't mind talking to my viewers. I'm still a small channel, so I can make time to like talk to my viewers all the time. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for all the support. And for those who have been reaching out to me for anything Crash Bandicoot, thank you so much for thinking of me. Like, if only I didn't have as much Crash Bandicoot stuff as I do. There's actually still plenty of merch out there that I don't have. Unfortunately, it's a lot of rare stuff. The only thing that I don't have right now that should be mostly common is like the kid robot ones, like the tiny little figures, like the little blind box ones. I don't have any of those. But I'm not sure if I want them though, because if I get one, I'm gonna want the whole collection. And really, I don't really have the space for it, so I'm not gonna really worry about it right now. I guess I could make room if I really wanted to. I always find a way. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I love you guys to death, and I guess I'll see you on the next one, so peace, peace.